Okay, so this very short lecture is just to give you a little bit of background information on the invasion of Nanking because you're about to look at some textbook excerpts that will describe what happened. So first of all, it's important to understand the context. So in 1930, Japan was suffering the same economic problems as everywhere else in the world because of the stock market crash in the United States in 1929 that led to the Great Depression, caused ripple effects across the entire world. If you look on this map right here, you'll notice that Japan is really, really small. It does not have very much land, and so when they need resources, the actual islands of Japan might not have everything that they need. So the goal of the Japanese military leaders was to expand Japan's empire in order to get raw materials. Now right across the sea right here is Korea, which Japan invaded in 1905, and then up over here is this region called Manchuria, which is a part of China that's very, very rich in coal and iron and other minerals that are needed for industrial processes. So Japan was starting to invade these countries in order to get these materials. Now, some might say they were being greedy, but really, if you think about from their perspective, the Japanese were fighting for their survival with a very, very small geographic land mass. If they didn't take resources from other countries, they believed that other countries would invade and take them over. The United States and other countries had already been using imperialism to dominate that part of Asia, and Japan really felt like in order to survive, they were going to need more resources. They also had a lot of pride in their country and wanted to be the biggest power in Asia and to resist the imperialism from Britain and the rest of Europe and the United States. So Japan invaded China and Manchuria in 1931, as I said, and they had the iron and the coal there, and they started to use that to develop their military and their industry. Then they moved south and west down into Nanking, which was the capital of China, and in 1937 Japan invaded Nanking and quite easily took over the city. Now what happened after that, you're going to look at both a Japanese and a Chinese textbook, and really what we're looking at in this lesson is perspective. So what are the different perspectives? Which version do you think is more trustworthy? How can you use other sources of information to figure out which textbook is more accurate? So that's what we'll be doing next, and we're going to be trying to answer this central historical question. What happened during the invasion of Nanking? All right, so move on and good luck.